What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fantasy Addiction Network. Today we're going to be breaking down Donnell Pumphrey, the running back for the DC Defenders, and going through what his value should be for the fantasy season in 2020. If you guys like this, please feel free to like and subscribe. For more content, we'll be posting daily about the XFL, all the latest and greatest news for fantasy football. And if you guys need pre-draft rankings, you can get those for free. Click the link in the description below. Anyway, not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so like I said, we're looking at Donnell Pumphrey today. Now, he's definitely the RB2 in this system, but I'm still really excited for what Donnell Pumphrey can do. This is the exact kind of athlete that is going to make a difference for his team in the XFL just because of his ability to be a gadget-type player and should be heavily involved in the passing game, which is so important in this league that's going to prioritize passing, pretty greatly. Now, when we look at some of his workout metrics when he came out of college a few years ago, 5'8", 176. I think he even measured in a little bit lighter in the XFL, like 174 pounds. So really small back, definitely your typical scat back type guy. And as you can see, his best comparable here is Lance Dunbar, another guy that we're talking about over in Dallas. So someone that we're heavily being expected to be heavily involved in the pass game. Got that 4.48 40-yard dash time, incredibly fast. Not too great in terms of speed and burst. Didn't clock in his agility score there, but overall, really good in terms of speed metrics. Is definitely more of that satellite back type kind of guy, but he can get it done on the ground too, especially when we look at his college stats. Let's not forget, he had that 3-year stint in San Diego State. Now, I know they're not playing in a power conference, but 1904 yards in his sophomore year, 1741, and then 2,194 yards in his senior year. Just absolutely crazy, averaging over 6 yards per carry, and then 62 touchdowns. He had 20 touchdowns in his sophomore season, 17 in his junior and senior years. Jump over to his receiving stats. We see the average over 20 receptions every single year. So, he was used heavily in San Diego State. Now, playing in the XFL, I do think the talent level is going to be elevated a bit from what you would have expected to see in college playing for San Diego State. But Donnell Pumphrey, like I said, has that talent and skill set. Hopefully his size and frame doesn't fail him and he can make it through the entire season without getting hurt. But he has that potential to be, that really high floor kind of running back that's getting enough targets every week to keep that PPR value up. And he has that explosiveness upside to break away and get you a huge touchdown. So even though he's not the running back one on this team, Donnell Pumphrey should still be drafted pretty high. I like him a lot this year. I think, his college production, his metrics, everything fits well, and he's playing on one of the better teams, so there's really nothing to not like about Donnell Pumphrey in the XFL this year. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. If you want fantasy content all season long, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be posting, new stuff daily to keep you up to date on all the news that's happening. And then if you guys need to see rankings to see where I have Donnell Pumphrey and the rest of the running backs, feel free to click that link in the description or go to FantasyAddictionNetwork.com. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining. We will see you in the next video.